Hello, welcome to Talk FCB. I am your host, OB, and today we talk soccer.
Hello and welcome to Talk FCB. My name is Obi. I'm your host, and today we'll have a lot to talk about. First, we'll talk about FC Barcelona. What is the problem with FC Barcelona? What is the problem? Is it a Hansi Flick highline? Is it players? What is the problem? And we're talking about the Champions League level problem. So, first of all, so a lot of people talking about the Highline. The Highline is designed to start from attack. They say the first form of defense is attack, and that's the history of the Highline. The first form of defense is to attack. We want to attack our opponents. Attack, while we are also defending. And that's what the Hansi Flick Highline is all about. If you know about Rafinha, that's why Hansi Flick have a very special love for Rafinha because of his intensity, because of his speed, his football acumen, and his maturity. That's why Hansi Flick loves some Rafinha. Now, people are texting me, talking to me about the Highline is the problem why Barcelona can never make it to the Champions League. So the question is he really the Highline or the way the Highline works? So this is how the Highline works. Highline works when every player is in tune with the game. If one player is sleeping, the Highline will not work. And what am I saying? The Highline starts from attacking the goalie of the opponent. When the goalie starts with the ball, the pressure starts. The players start attacking. That's when you see Rafinha running straight. And Yamal is not really that kind of player to close up, but he's doing his bit. Ferran Torres does a wonderful job with closing up too, and I think Femin and the rest of the team, Pedri, everybody close up. So the Highline works when everybody closes up. If you guys remember the Champions League semifinals that Paul Kubasi got sent off on red card, chasing down Simeone, the attacker of Atletico de Madrid. What happened there? Accident happened. He got a red card. But I'll tell you guys, the problem started from the pass. That pass that was played to Simeone, the attacker of the Atletico Madrid, shouldn't have happened. That's where the high line starts to work. If players can close down to stop that from happening, we will not have the effect on the defense line. That's why the high line is everybody have to be on board. We're closing up, we're moving forward, defenders are pushing up. I know sometimes Hansi Flick kind of overdo it. If you look at the team, you see the whole defenders all in the middle of the field. You're wondering, why are they all the way here? Because they want to suffocate the opponent when they are with the ball. But this works when everybody is paying attention. Everybody's closing in and closing up. It's Rafinha is chasing down. Yamal is chasing down. Femin is chasing down. Pedri is closing up. Frankie de Jong. Everybody. That's how the Highline works. So I don't personally think the Highline is the problem why the team can make it to the finals. And Hansi Flick is not the only team that plays that Highline. If you really watch the game well, Bayern Munich, they use that Highline. PSG do that too. Arsenal, some of the good teams, Manchester City, they use the Highline, but it's all about how you do it. You drop down when necessary, you follow the chase ball down when necessary, and everybody have to be in tune and fit for the Highline to work. Hansi Flick is a serial winner. Hansi Flick, since coming to Barcelona, have won 5 trophies with Barcelona since taking charge as head coach. Very impressive. And his silverware, he won La Liga 24-25 and 25-25 season. He's won Copa del Rey, which is a very serious cup that Real Madrid and Barcelona are always fighting back and forth who's going to win. And he won the Super Cup España this year. So throughout his career, just his short career, he's won a lot of games. We know he won in Bayern Munich. We also know he won trophies in national, Bayern Munich and national team. Hansi Flick is a wonderful coach, and I think he's the man for FC Barcelona. Now the question is, are they going to be able to make it to the Champions League finals playing the way they play? I think the answer is, for me, is yes. They can. They need to have the players to do it. Let me know what you guys think on your comment section about that, so we can see if it's a personal opinion or a lot of people think that way. Now we go to this World Cup is coming, guys. The World Cup is coming. We have so many teams who are considered the favorite to win the World Cup. We're talking Spain, we're talking France, we're talking England, Argentina, Portugal, Brazil, Germany, Netherlands, Norway, all these teams, all these countries have chances of winning the World Cup. From data taken, whoever took the data is giving Spain 16.1% and giving France 13%, England 11%, and Argentina 10.4%. The question is this: do you guys think Messi still has it in him to influence the game and win trophies? Because we know he can do it. Messi is still winning trophies. Messi have won 4 official trophies since joining the Major League Soccer. He won the League Cup in 2023. He won the Supporters Shield 2024. He won the MLS Eastern Conference for Inter Miami in the Major League Soccer. So he's still a serial winner. You guys think he can have an impact with this tournament? Also, we know Kylian Mbappe. As much as they talk about Kylian Mbappe, he is a serial winner. He is a player to win, and we think he can be a big star for France, and so is Yamal for Spain. So we have a lot of stars to watch, and there's already international friendlies going on. We are excited. There's a summer of football to be excited about. So I'll be bringing you a lot of analysis. We can discuss it, talk about it, and we also waiting for the news of the transfers for the European top clubs. If there's any transfers, we'll bring it to you. With that being said, this is my video for today. Remember, this podcast will bring you videos Thursdays and Fridays, getting ready for the games for the weekend. You have a wonderful day. This is Talk FCB. I'm your host, Obi. Have a blessed day. Thank you.